I'm Patrick Trey. I'm the owner and person initiated this school 20 years ago. So I mean, I'm retired Navy. One of the things that when we first started, it was unheard of for a school to even have mats. So to get mats was difficult. The days of having a ring in there or a cage or multiple training rooms was probably unheard of. So our initial school was just a matted room, and then obviously I envisioned someday having a ring or a cage.
20 years ago when we started, we were the first, absolutely definitely the first MMA school in the area. I think there were some people that may have taught Thai boxing, they may have taught Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but to teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, Bruce Lee's art of Jeet Kune Do, the Filipino martial arts, and be absolutely 100% certified under the highest levels under Dan Lasano.
Because it's more than one art, so we have several instructors here that can teach everything we do at a fairly high level, to include what you hear in the background of those sticks.
It's one of the best jobs I ever had as a young man, and then coming back, I just couldn't find anything else out there to replace it. And doing what I'm doing now, and especially finding somebody that has the spark like Mo to fight. And it was fighters are heartbreaking. It takes a lot out of you to decide to want to do it. And he had to listen. He had to listen. We had to be able to mold him and train him to represent the school. And then once I knew he was on board and he had gotten through his teenage angst, whatever you call it, I was all in.
We don't have a huge fight team. We have fighters. And what we do is when a person decides to take a fight, then we start putting, we look at hopefully about 2 months out, and then we start focusing our efforts on him.
For Mo to get to where he is today shows a lot about him personally and his dedication, because we are no longer, we have been a fight factory. We do not push people to fight. They must be self-motivated, they must be self-motivated, and they must be self-motivated and have the heart for it.
He's been an awesome student, he started when he was younger, obviously he's 18 years old, and he's been with us since his kid. He's one of the most dedicated students we've had here, and he's worked up, and he'll have certificates on the wall eventually too.
I wanted to get in shape. Came in, took a couple classes. Just came in obsession.
His desire, if it's not here, it's going to be somewhere else. So at least we can, control what he has going on a little bit, his desire is to be a fighter.
Now, when your name is Muhammad Ali and you get into the fight game,
I think you got big shoes to fill.
You got some shoes to fill. They call him Mo. His day job is a high school senior. He is 18 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the generation that we're watching in MMA now that's going to redefine the sport.
Definitely wasn't easy. It was 5 years of getting my ass whooped, to get to this point. Lots of exhibitions, lots of, trial and error, wrestling, all that, met a lot of great people. At this point, there's nowhere to go but up, aiming world championship, all that stuff.
He just noticed his composure. Like, he got hit and it didn't rattle whatsoever. He stayed right in the game, kept doing his shots. And he took some good shots, and he just didn't faze him. And he said, Mr. Trey don't compliment hardly anybody.
First real big win of my career, first payoff. Everything kind of started falling in place. I got an image, I know what I want to do now. I want to go pro. I don't want a job. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to work 9 to 5. I want to be the best fighter in the world, And anything besides that is, unacceptable.
But he is very confident in a great way, but he doesn't lose his head in the ring. It's like it's where he's supposed to be.
First round, I walked out first 10 seconds, ate a hard shot, fell on my ass. That was a bit of a wake-up call. Hit that double, landed in his guard, and from there it was just me, just domination.
Intensity to that young man.
There's a lot of intensity, and he just hit with a couple of hard shots that for Luke to go to his back. Now Luke's threatening with he's got a leg there. He's going to look for a straight, looks like a straight ankle lock.
Pedigree.
Now he's got his back. He's got both hooks in. This is a bad spot for Luke. He's got to move, not defending your head. And you're going to give up position like this. Now he's in full mount. And Ali's raining down the punches. And this right here was where Ali got cracked with that right hand. Boom. But look, right there, he gets
Right
up
there.
and blasts through for that double. And throughout the
teach chin.
you cannot teach chin, and you cannot teach that type of response. I mean, from here you could see Ali was just dominating all of the grappling exchanges. He remained calm when his back was against the cage.
All three judges scored about 30-27 in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And the blue corner is Muhammad Ali.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Muhammad Ali, excellent display of wrestling, beautiful tenacity, and
That's all it is. I don't want to fight, you know. I want one-sided. Me is just beat down. Championship, that doesn't mean nothing, you know. It's an amateur fight. A fight's a fight, you know. I'd be ready to go in, fight this weekend, you know. This weekend, next weekend, 3 weeks from now, it don't make a difference. A fight's a fight. The definite motivation is for me is to, you know, make some of myself. You know, besides this, you know, I'm not the smartest. I don't got no 4.0, you know. Fighting's what I got. It's what I do. I come in here every day. You know, I work my ass off for this, and yeah, that's all I got. I know he's a striker. I know he thinks he's gonna walk in, take over like he did with his last fight. You know, I've studied him. I wasn't impressed. You know, I'm not worried.